brought a relief helmsman with me in case I don't get through this. I'm going to give it a shot. It might be Java. This is the Andrew Short story. This is the abridged version of how to fit 96 years of living into 48 great years of life on Earth by living twice as hard as everyone else.
I could go on for hours about my dad, his passion for his family, his friends, boating and his career. But in seeing the amount of people that have come here today justifies how great a person he was. Dad was not only my father, but my boss, mentor, my friend and my role model. My world revolves around him and everything I've learned has been through him. It was just 3 years ago I finished school in Queensland and took the opportunity to move down here and work with, live with and learn from my dad. It's the best thing I've ever done and has given me the opportunity to not only form a great relationship with him, but has put me in a position and given me the knowledge I would never have dreamed of.
My dad was more than a father. He was my mentor, my friend and my inspiration. I don't know now what I'm going to do without him. As Ryan has said, it is quite clear to the extent to which he has blessed and impacted people's lives, as shown by the amount of people present today. My dad always put Kylie and us kids first, very closely followed by his friends. This was evident when in his final moments he put everybody first, especially Mitchell and myself. I will never ever forget the moment when before the race, when he told me to make sure Mitchell and I went downstairs to put on our life jackets. This was the moment that he saved my life, and I will forever be thankful to him. Over the last year, I finally got the chance to become closer to Dad. He became not only my father, but someone I grew up to admire and look up to as well. Dad, you are so special to me. Whether it was going downstairs before work, seeing you there, hosing down the deck outside Plonks, and picking up all the cigarette butts when you could have just as easily made someone else do it, to enabling me to have the chance to sharing your passion in sailing, even though the early stages never really seemed fun, but you persisted until it did become fun, and thank you so much for that. To picking me up and towing me back from the middle of Sydney Harbour because I blew up the boat's gearbox. I cannot and will not ever be able to fully justify the impact you have had on my life, and I'll forever love you for that. Dad, you're unique, special, different and one of a kind, yet there is not one thing I would ever have changed about you. You'll always be remembered and be in my heart. I will never forget the memories we had. I love you, Dad.
As busy as Dad was with work and other commitments, he would always have time for us kids. In fact, I remember early last year when we were walking down the marina on our way to take the boat out, and we bumped into a mate of Dad's, and he said, "You're not working today, Shorty?" And Dad replied, "Nah, my boy's down from Queensland, and I don't want to end up like Cat Stevens, the Cats in the Cradle, by not spending any time with them." I don't think Dad knew that I had listened to that song, but I can remember thinking to myself, what a legend, as those words really described everything that Dad wasn't. He always had time for us. Although Dad's life was taken far too early, he certainly did live an exciting life and he valued every minute of it. He would be up at 5 a.m. every morning, whether it was jogging with Kylie or if he was just checking his emails, but he would never waste a second of sunlight. I will miss Dad more than any words could ever explain, and I'm sure everyone will. I know that times will be tough for quite a while, but I'm sure that he would want us to be tougher, to get through this and move forward, not backwards.
There are so many things I'm going to miss about Dad. He was everything to me. I love you, Dad, and I'll miss you every day of my life.
And though you may be gone for a season, I'll carry on trusting to see you again, waiting till God reunites us in heaven and brings me back to you, my sweetheart and my friend. Until then, I thank you, dearest husband, for all you've meant to my life. I'm so grateful God made us a family and for the blessing of being your wife.